Welcome to another episode of Video Game Club. Today we're playing on the Sega Dreamcast as requested by you guys, and also in addition to playing on the Sega Dreamcast, we are also playing Donald Duck Going Quackers. I'm going to be real, I never played this game before. I've owned it for several years actually. It's not a great copy that I own either because it's really scratched up, but it seems to be functioning. So let's see what we got. So, Going Quackers. Let me adjust my... There we go. Alright. Let's see what we got. So Donald Duck Going Quackers.
Okay, Donald, here's the plan. You have to go to the top of Ducky Mountain and put a reflector dish on the summit. This will produce enough energy for me to teleport you to Duckburg.
Okay. The story of this game, from what little I've gathered so far, is that Daisy has been kidnapped, and we have to rest. Oop! I hit the wrong button. I'm playing on a Dreamcast controller, and if you look, you can actually see Donald Duck on the little VMU picture, which is pretty cool. I'll resume game. Not sure what I was doing there. I'm trying to figure out the camera controls. The Dreamcast controller is, short on buttons when compared to other controllers from this era. I'm not really sure where to go. Donald has a double jump and a punch. This game was multi-platform, so I know that it came out for every system, N64, and as a multi-platform game, you have these kind of generic, not great for the Dreamcast graphics, but better than the N64 version, or I don't know about how it would compare to the PS2 or the, I think it even came out for the Xbox. I'm sorry if I don't have a lot of interesting commentary for this game. Look at this low poly model of one of the triplets here. His hands are flat. I guess I should have been paying attention. Sure, we got it. So this is like a level select. Alright. I guess this is level 1? I'm not sure. This feels, so far, and I haven't actually played it, so it's kind of hard to say, but it feels kind of like a Banjo-Kazooie design. Yeah, I'd like to learn how to jump really high. Trick is to do a double jump. Hard to figure that out. So this is just like tutorial level. Gotcha. Okay. Some cheery music considering Daisy's been kidnapped and is likely in big danger by some villain that I really have to admit I wasn't paying much attention to. Okay, we just killed that moose. And a skunk. So he does his angry running when he gets ice cream. I will say the animation is very fluid. Like I said, the models are a little bit low polygon for the Dreamcast, but that's sort of understandable. Yeah, collectible right in the middle. It's pretty fun so far. It's really incredibly simple, but this is the tutorial level, so hopefully that's suspicious looking. Okay, but now how do I get out without? Oh, okay, it's not a pit. I thought it was a bottomless pit, and I was like, well, I'm dead. A little bit of trivia from what I know is that Tony Anselmo is the name of the current voice actor for Donald Duck. That's a cute little dance. And he's been doing Donald for, you know, gosh, forever. Why can't I pick up this teddy bear? Still the voice of Donald Duck to this day. Good job, Donald. You've completed your first level. From here on, you'll be on your own, almost. Keep an eye out for the hoppers and flappers. And also, I've created a helicarrier. Helicarrier? Which will help you get to unreachable places. Well, that's all for now. Get going, Donald. Daisy is waiting. I want to remind everybody this game is before the merger. Okay, just hit A. This game has a lot of presentation and personality, which was not uncommon for this era of Disney video game. Okay, so we pick up a piece, I guess. Alright, level 2, Dangerous Cliff. Let's see what we got. That's sort of side scroller right now. I like the speed Donald moves. Well, I might say that as they instantly slow the game down. I like games that move at a brisk pace. Oh gosh, that apparently hurts. What? So is this is Donald's expression when he's angry, which means he took damage. I understand. So rather than having like a full-on health bar, you just have a how angry is Donald indicator. We just ruined that lumberjack's day. Oh, forgot that. Apparently we take 2 hits and that's it. That bush is not well telegraphed as an obstacle. Just looking at it, it's really... I mean, I know I've already hit one once, so I should have known better, but... I don't know what these books do. Alright, we're going to wreck anything in our path. Whoa! This game is not that hard, I'm just being really bad at it. What? I don't... Oh, the spiky bush is there. I didn't even see it. Alright, we're gonna get it this time. So I'm gonna stop being Sonic the Hedgehog and actually play this level. I like Donald's little picture whenever he eats the ice cream. There we go. I ran out of my super thing. This poor guy just wants to catch a butterfly, and we're just gonna like destroy him. Checkpoint. It's a rainbow. I mean, forest animals, I understand, right? You gotta wreck them. But, you know, poor butterfly guy. I feel like there's gotta be a platform there since there's stars and everything. We're just gonna go over this guy. I see. The stars give you extra lives. So it's kind of like, it is kind of like Sonic, and then I collect 100 of them, I get an extra life. Why is one of the teddy bears always uncollectible? I don't understand. 4, 3, 2, 1, what? Okay, I didn't get that either. Oh. That makes a weird sort of sense. This level kind of reminds me of Klonoa. A little. Not exactly. Or maybe even that Pac-Man platformer we were playing on the PS1. Alright. 2 levels down. We got time for one more level. The track. The original voice actor for Donald, which I can't remember his name, he handpicked Tony Anselmo, and during the last years of his life, sort of trained him to be the voice of Donald Duck. It's an interesting interview I watched once about, you know, him taking Tony under his wing and teaching him. At one point in the 40s and 50s, Donald was a more popular Disney character than Mickey Mouse. I guess during that time period, everybody was a little angry, and they identified well with a really angry duck. Oh, crap. This game does not strike me as a difficult one. It's like a more accessible Banjo-Kazooie almost. And probably what it was is that Banjo was, you know, significantly harder game at the time. And so what they did was, it's like, well, you know, we'll make an easier Banjo. Why? That bush gets me every time. I hate those bushes. Yo! I got hit because I'm angry Donald. I do like how your health bar is, that's kind of like Spyro the Dragon, isn't it? Like, instead of having like a health bar, Donald's shape is, you know, what kind of shape he's in or condition he's in is shown to you through a visual cue. That works really well when you don't have a HUD at all, which this game has a HUD, so it's kind of like... Oh, I see. Grr, Grumpy Donald. Music's pretty good. It doesn't feel real Disney. Although I did mention that despite being a Disney game, this game was Ubisoft developed, I think. I mean, Disney Interactive's got its stamp on it, but I'm pretty sure this is an Ubisoft game. And in some ways, it kind of reminds me of some later 3D Rayman games as well. I am just a, you know, instrument of destruction right now. I'm not even going to worry about that teddy bear. We're just going to Sonic our way to the end. Alright, another level down. We got time to do one more. I guess in this level I didn't get the puzzle piece. Oh well. We'll check out one more level and then we'll call it. Okay, we're starting to repeat musical tracks here. This was definitely the music. Of course, I guess it's still the first area. But it's definitely the song that was playing during the tutorial level. Yeah, this is a game that took a lot of influences from what was popular at the time. I was sort of expecting something more like Mario 64, but I kind of understand why they went this direction. This sort of level design is a little bit easier to come up with, I think. Not saying that Banjo is lazy, because I'm certainly not. What it is that between the N64 and the PlayStation, you had to have different strategies for 3D platformers. You know, Spyro's kind of an exception to that in some ways, but this game being multi-platform, I came out on the N64. I think it came out for the GameCube, which is interesting. That it was. Somebody needs to fact check me on that, but I think there was an N64 version and a GameCube version, which is interesting to me anyway. I don't know if it's interesting to anybody else. And so, being a multi-platform game, it kind of had to be able to just run on any hardware. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I got it. Wow. I say it's easy levels. I know this is the first area, and it's very much a tutorial area, and so I guess I'm being kind of hard on the game when I say the levels are easy, because to be fair, I haven't played any deeper than I'm showing you right here. But I'm enjoying it. I think I'd enjoyed it a lot more when I was younger. Although this game came out during a time period where I was in my teenage years, I imagine I felt too grown up for a game like this. You know, nowadays I know that if you want to play games like this and you're 16, then my gosh, I commend you. I think this is a good game. There are a lot of good games like this. Of course, that's true, and I was also a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, so I don't know what I'm talking about, really. Alright, well, that was the first area of Donald Duck Going Quackers. Let's see what happens. I guess I have to get that piece in this level in order to fight the boss. But that's 4 levels down. Donald Duck Going Quackers. I hope you enjoyed this run of the game. And we'll be playing a Super Nintendo game next time. Well, that's interesting. A cool little animatic. We'll be playing another Super Nintendo game next time. Keep voting for titles you want to see. I am going to be playing, every game that you guys want to see. So, if there's a game that you want to see, pick it and we'll play it. So right now we got 3 or 4 titles from each system. So make sure you get your votes in on the Google Classroom. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for